So today we are going to discuss about the conditional statement. So what is the conditional statement or conditional operators? Basically, that how we can use a condition related queries in Java. Okay, so what exactly the condition? Condition is a state, okay, where either first condition is satisfied, okay, so first condition is satisfied, or we are having a second condition or second condition. So how we can say that first condition is satisfied or the second one. So in that case, if we are having any condition, so that condition will comes under if loop, right? If loop, and this will be your condition. Now the second is if that condition is not true. So in that case, we have something which is known as a else. So inside else, we are going to print that what exactly we want. For example, see this type of flow. For example, I need to check a number. So number is input by a user. Remember one thing, number is input by a user, right? And we need to check that this number is even or odd. This is a very simple concept of a conditional statement. So what we are going to do, we are just going to check that if number is or number mod 2 double equals to 0, else you can say that number divided by 2 equals to 2, then we can print it's a even number, okay. Else we can print a odd number, okay. The same line we can use, else a odd number, right? So if we are having a single line of statement, then we can go with this section, okay. Otherwise what we can do, we can just enter this types of bracket that is known as a bracket using for a scope, okay. So everything which will comes under the scope of if, so that we can write inside this bracket. But if we are having a single line of a statement, then we can go with this bracket itself, right? So how can we implement this? Implementation is as simple. See, we just need to define the statement if, we just need to define the statement else. Okay, if you guys are not familiar with Python or C programming, so there is not a problem. See, because syntax is same, and if same syntax is used, if, I mean, will use in the C programming, and the similar type of syntax will also use in the Python programming. Okay, so how we can implement this in Java? Let me show you. So I'm just going again to the project, right click, new, and then class, right? So the class, I'm just going to write a condition, just going with a main, and then finish. Okay, so now I'm just going for a user input. So what is that user input? So for that purpose, I need a number. So let me take a number equals to. Okay, so how we can perform an input? So first of all, we need to create an object of a scanner class. Scanner sc equals to new scanner. Okay, this is our approach. Okay, so equals to new scanner SCANN, and if we are going to perform an input, then we are going to use system.in, otherwise we are going to use system.out. Okay, so now I need to import the respective package. I'm just hovering the mouse and just click on java.util.scanner. Okay, now I need a number, integer number, and then I'm just going to perform a user input. So that is sc dot next end semicolon, right? Now number input is done. Okay, now I'm going to perform a test the condition for number. So how we can test the condition for a number? I'm just going to enter if then number mod 2 double equals to 0. So mod is the operator which gives us the remainder. Okay. So if we are having the remainder equals to 0, then we can print that this is an even number. Otherwise, what we can do, we can print that this is a odd number. Okay. So now let me run this code. Right click, run as Java application. Okay, so we did not give any message for a user, so I just entered 3. So we are getting this is an odd number. Okay, again, if I entered 4, so we are getting this as an even number. Okay, so this was a very basic program which we are having. Now again, what we need, see, again we need to check for a multiple condition. So what we are having for the multiple condition? For a multiple conditions, maybe we are having that we should check that is this number is 0 or number is divided by 0. So we are having multiple syntax. Like, see, if we are going to check for another condition, that if number is 0, then it will not come under the even condition or the odd condition, right? So I'm not, how can we make this condition, or how can we make the multiple condition programming? Okay, so to make the multiple condition programming, what we can do, I'm just going for a next approach, which is known as else if. Okay, so for in that case, what we are going to do, I'm just going to print if number double equals to 0. So print number is 0. Number is 0. Okay. So now we are having two conditions, either number is 0 or number is odd. So I need to mention another one, that is else if. If we are having any condition, then we should require this if flow. Okay, for a multiple condition case. And if none of the condition is satisfied, then it will automatically jump to else. Okay. So if we are having number mod 2 double equals to 0, then we can simply print, okay, just copying from line number 20 to there, that this is an even number. Now let me run this again. So if I'm going for a 3, looks nice. Now again, if I'm going for a 0, so we are getting number is 0. Okay, so that is perfectly fine. There is no problem. Okay,